If you are new here, welcome to this journey of strength and truth. Before we begin, please like and subscribe because your support inspires me to create even more powerful videos just for you. My friends, do you realize the first miracle of your life happens the very moment you open your eyes in the morning? We complain about yesterday's pain, we worry about tomorrow's problems, but we forget the most precious gift, the breath in our lungs right now. Every morning is not just the start of another day, it is God whispering to you, I am giving you one more chance, one more sunrise, one more opportunity to live, to grow, to try again. So why do we waste it? Why do we allow fear, regret, and doubt to chain us to our beds when the universe is giving us a brand new page to write our story? Listen to me, your past mistakes do not define your today. Yesterday's failures do not own your tomorrow. Every morning washes away your scars with the light of hope. When the sun rises, it is telling you, you are not finished yet. There is still something powerful inside you the world needs to see. But here is the truth that most people ignore. If you wake up only to complain, only to scroll, only to survive, you are not living, you are wasting. Life is not a punishment. Life is a blessing. The morning you take for granted today is the very morning someone else prayed desperately for. So I say to you, rejoice. Smile even if your heart is heavy. Be grateful even if the road is tough. Celebrate the small mercies, the little victories, the second chances, because gratitude turns ordinary mornings into extraordinary miracles. Every time the sun rises, you are being trusted with another day of purpose. So do not wake up empty. Wake up hungry. Hungry for growth, hungry for change, hungry for becoming the version of yourself you were always meant to be. And remember this, the richest person is not the one who owns the world, but the one who wakes up and says, I have life, I have faith, I have another chance. Today, I will shine. So tomorrow when you open your eyes, don't just exist. Rise. Rise with strength. Rise with gratitude. Rise with the courage to make today a masterpiece. Because every morning is not just another morning. It is God's way of saying, the world still needs the light only you can bring. When you open your eyes in the morning, the very first moment is the greatest miracle of your life, yet most of us don't even realize it. Think about it. There are people who went to bed last night with dreams, with hopes, with plans, and they never saw the sunrise again. But you did. You were chosen. You were given another chance. That single breath you take as you wake up is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. It is proof that your story is not over, proof that there is still purpose flowing in your veins, proof that heaven itself has whispered your name and said, rise, for I am not finished with you yet. And yet what do? We roll over, we complain about how tired we are, we dread the day, we carry the weight of yesterday's mistakes into a morning that was never meant to hold them. We forget that the greatest gift we could ever ask for has already been placed in our hands. The gift of another sunrise, another chance to walk, to breathe, to laugh, to fight, to love, to live. Every morning is not just the turning of a clock or the strike of time. It is the voice of God calling you back to your purpose. It is a divine reminder that while you slept, He was working. While you rested, the universe was aligning new opportunities, fresh strength, and hidden blessings for you. The morning is proof that you are alive for a reason far greater than survival. You were not kept alive just to pay bills, just to stress, just to repeat the same cycle of complaints. You were kept alive because there is something inside you that the world still needs. The sunrise is not random. It is a signal that destiny is waiting, that greatness is possible, that your best chapter might still be unwritten. And yet, how many mornings do we waste by dragging our spirit through the mud of negativity? How many mornings do we exchange gratitude for grumbling? Imagine if you could see with your own eyes the thousands of souls who begged for just one more morning, just one more hour, just one more chance to fix what they broke, to say what they left unsaid, to live what they never dared to live. Imagine if you could hear their voices saying, if only I had one more sunrise, I would not waste it the way you do. Would you still take this morning for granted? Or would you rise with a fire in your heart, determined to honor the gift you have been given? The truth is, mornings are sacred. They are the foundation upon which the rest of your day is built. If you wake up with gratitude, your day carries gratitude. If you wake up with purpose, your day carries purpose. But if you wake up in despair, in bitterness, in negativity, your day will reflect that energy back to you. The morning is the canvas of your life, freshly painted by God, handed to you with colors still wet, waiting for you to decide what picture you will draw. Will you waste it on dull shades of fear and regret, or will you create something bold, bright, and worthy of the life you have been given? So when you open your eyes tomorrow, I want you to pause. Do not rush, do not complain. Place your hand on your heart and feel it beating. That beat is proof that your purpose is alive. That beat is proof that heaven chose you today. That beat is proof that you still have a role to play in this world. And if that doesn't shake your soul awake, then what will? We waste so much of our mornings by allowing fear, regret, and doubt to hold us captive, as if the chains of yesterday have the right to define the beauty of today. Think for a moment. Every sunrise wipes away the darkness of the night, yet we wake up carrying the same shadows, replaying the same mistakes, dragging old pain into a day that has done nothing but offer us a new beginning. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we let the memories of failures rob us of the miracles that stand in front of us? Yesterday has already buried itself. It has no voice unless you choose to give it one. But most of us keep feeding it, allowing it to speak louder than the voice of hope, louder than the promise of a new chance. Every morning is not asking you to remember who you were yesterday. It is inviting you to step into who you can become today. The light that breaks through the sky is not only for the world, it is for you, to remind you that no matter how heavy the night was, the morning came anyway, and so can you. You see, regret is a thief that will always knock on your door, but you do not have to let it sit at your table. Fear will always whisper that you are not ready, not worthy, not capable, but that is not the truth. The truth is, if you were not worthy, you would not be alive today. If you were not capable, you would not have been given this sunrise. The very fact that you opened your eyes is evidence that you are still in the fight, still chosen, still trusted with another chance. Yet we bow down to our doubts as if they are kings, when in reality they are powerless shadows, powerless illusions, powerless lies that lose their strength the moment we dare to step forward. Imagine how much life you are throwing away every single time you wake up and let fear dictate your steps, every time you allow regret to write your story, every time you allow doubt to silence your deep thoughts. Reams. The morning does not belong to your past, it belongs to your present. It belongs to the version of you that has survived everything life tried to use to break you. It belongs to the fighter in you, the dreamer in you, the believer in you. And yet, how many of us open our eyes and forget this? How many of us surrender our morning to the ghosts of what went wrong instead of rising to create something that can go right? You cannot carry the weight of yesterday and expect to run into the freedom of today. At some point, you have to drop it. At some point, you have to say enough. At some point, you have to trust that the same God who gave you breath this morning also gave you the power to overcome what tried to destroy you yesterday. Every morning whispers a truth that too many people ignore. You are not defined by your scars. You are defined by your survival. You are not chained to the moments that broke you. You are liberated by the fact that you are still here, breathing, standing, ready to rise again. Fear, regret, and doubt only own you if you choose to bow down to them. But if you dare to lift your head and claim the morning as a gift, if you dare to step into the day with courage, if you dare to believe that you are more than what has tried to break you, then no shadow can follow you into the light of your new beginning.